Hello again. Today I want to tell you about another one of my favorite books, and this one is an anthology of short stories. It's called Under My Hat, and this is an anthology of short fantasy stories, many of them by middle grade or young adult authors, or authors who are known for that sort of work. An anthology of stories or of other works is kind of like an album. In most cases, if it's by an artist, band, or a performer that you trust, you're going to get a fair number of songs that you really like. And you'll get some songs that they're okay. And there might be one or two that they're just not your kind of thing. And that's okay. But there are a very special few that every single song on that album just speaks to you. It makes you want to dance, makes you want to sing along. It just, pulls your soul into the music. And that is what this book is like, except not with music, but with stories. Just from the very first story, which is by Diana Peterfreund, who also wrote Howl's Moving Castle. It's just so good. It's so good. The first story is one of the main characters is a dog. And it's just written so well, and you just love this dog, and you want the dog to be happy. And I'm not going to give you, but it is a story that just slaps you across the face with the heart that it has pulled out of your chest and says, pay attention to how you feel, because that matters. Oh, it's so good. It follows up with a number of other stories that are good in different ways, because each one, of course, is by a different author. I'm starting to talk fast because I'm so excited about this book. There are so few, and you can see there's a lot of stories in this book. There are so few anthologies that I can recommend as highly as I recommend this one. Each story is unique. The tone varies, the style varies. They all have something magical about them. In some cases, it's not overtly magical, and the story is specifically designed to leave you questioning whether, the magic in the story is real, or whether it is just the perspective character being fanciful, or, did this really happen? Not in the sort of cheap, it was all just a dream type of way, but in a particularly special, sometimes whimsical, and truly fantastic sort of way that reminds us to look for the magical in the world around us, that magic isn't just fictional. Magic is also about wonder and amazement and beauty and darkness and creepiness and, the shadows that are out there. So I really love this. It's on my shelf of books that I loan to students, but typically I don't put it out at the very beginning of the term when students choose which books they're going to read. I keep it back and I reserve it for students who have gone through at least one book or maybe two, especially if they've chosen something that is fantasy before and they just really aren't finding anything that clicks with them. I kind of keep it in reserve for those students. Is that fair? Maybe not. But I find that this is something that when other things have failed, this is a book that works. So if you have the opportunity to pick this up at your local library or bookstore, I would, again, it's so good. I also would be more than delighted to know of short stories, anthologies, or just ones that you've come across that you really, really, really like that you would share to me. So you know what to do. Leave me a comment and make some recommendations. I would love to talk with you about the stories that have touched your life. And above all, have a wonderful and magical rest of your day. Bye.